Hi, Cathy Neptune here, and welcome to the Fork in the Road. We are here this evening at the Forge and Vine restaurant, which is located right behind the Groton Inn in Groton Center, right off of Route 119. It's a fabulous destination. If you have a special event, you can make it special too. Any dinner that you have here, it's a great atmosphere, great location. Staff is wonderful, and I'm excited to share the menu and our dining experience this evening. So, without further ado, we'll be right back. Hi, Cathy Neptune here at the Forge and Vine in Groton, Mass, right behind the Groton Inn, and you have to meet the executive chef, Patrick Bassett. Hi, Patrick. Thank you for having us here this evening.
Hello, Cathy. Thank you for coming and spending time with us at Forge and Vine this evening.
Oh, it's a beautiful location, and it's so accessible from all areas. It's a great trip out. And tell me a little bit about how long you've been associated here with the Forge and Vine, and how long has the restaurant been here?
Well, excellent, Cathy. The restaurant's been here since October 2018, right behind the Groton Inn, and so I've been with the company for about 2 years now.
Okay, great. And you love it. Must be a great place to work and hang out. It's just a beautiful. We're going to show you all the different aspects of this beautiful location. And tell me a little bit about what you have to offer. Do you have, for example, an open table?
Yes, we do, Cathy. We have open table, and the restaurant has a lot to offer the guests. We've got a seasonally changing menu that fluctuates, and on the menu is sort of all-encompassing. We have something to offer every one of our guests who come in, whether it be from seafood, meats, fresh fish, fresh vegetables. Wow. And we're really excited, and I hope you are too.
Oh, I took a peek at the menu, and it's got everything. It's so New England, so homey. And I spoke with Liam up there earlier at the, he was doing some cooking and some prep, and I just can't wait to go over the menu with you. Do you also have gluten-free or special dietary requests?
Yes, so we have available options for vegetarians, vegans, gluten-free, special requests with the diets, and we cater to all markets, and what we're trying to do is just capture everybody who comes into the restaurant, so we have something that's available for everybody.
Oh, great. Now, do you recommend reservations? You're open, I understand, only for dinner, is that right?
Correct. The restaurant's open for dinner from 4 to 9 during the week and from 4 to 10 on weekends, and we recommend reservations because the restaurant's been very popular, so it might be difficult otherwise to find a seat. But more often than not, we're able to accommodate guests walking in without a reservation, but they are recommended.
Yeah, I would say, because it's so busy. We were here on New Year's Eve. What a specially made it an event. It was so nice. Tell me, too, what you have for accommodations, for how many you could seat for, say, a wedding party, a bridal party, a corporate event. What is your capacity, and what do you recommend?
So the restaurant itself has about 150 seats, and once the season allows, when the weather warms up, we have an outdoor patio with 30 additional seats. We have a couple private dining areas that can accommodate larger parties, and a four-season porch, which is a bit more intimate and has a fireplace, and so you're able to sit in there through the seasons. It's climate controlled, and there's a couple different private dining options that can accommodate larger parties. And we've got a beautiful 30-seat bar over here with a few TVs and a lot of craft breweries on tap that we like to showcase over here at the bar. The mixologists will create craft cocktails. And it's definitely, it fills up quickly, but it's a large bar and there's room for everybody.
It looks like it's well filled too, so it looks like a great local place that people come in and meet, or for a business meeting. It looks really, really nice. And what about the events that you have, special events that are coming up, or you have, say, during the spring and summer season?
So during the season, we open up the Four Seasons porch, and we do have a couple of special events that we cater to different points in the season. In the springtime, we might do some wine tastings out on the patio. In the summer, we have events that we gear towards the general public, where there might be a wine tasting or a yappy hour out on the green, the terrace, where we have guests come and we have some outdoor dining and past hors d'oeuvres. different special events that we can cater to different markets and the season when it allows and the weather warms up. We open up the dining to the outdoors.
What about the dog? Was it a dog walking event? That sounds like a hoot.
Oh yes, it's Yappy Hour. So it's a fun play. A fun play on what we do as a happy hour. We have drink specials, food specials, and the local people are allowed to bring their animals or their pets, and they can hang out outside and enjoy a couple cocktails in the evening of the summer.
Okay. Does it have to be a dog? What if you have a cat?
Might cause for a little commotion out there in the patio. But.
Okay, that sounds really unique. That'd be fun, and on a nice summer night, or just to meet some locals. That sounds awesome too. So, is there anything else you'd like to let us know or share with us about your facility and what you're like? We're going to go over the menu here. If you'd like to grab a menu, and talk a little bit about what. First of all, I always like to ask, what's your favorite on the menu, Patrick?
So my favorite dish on the menu, and one of our crowd favorites, would be the Braised Short Rib. It's a dish that we've had on the menu since the restaurant has opened, and it's been increasingly popular as the seasons go on. So we've got a short rib, blood farm cheeseburger, which is the beef itself. The grind comes from a local butcher here in Groton, and it's an 8-ounce burger served with French fries, bread and butter, pickles, burger sauce, cheddar cheese. It's, again, one of the other favorites that guests come back for and they really enjoy.
Blood Farm is known for their beefs and their meats and their bacon. It's outstanding. So that sounds really good. What else would you recommend?
The wood-roasted rotisserie chicken is one of our items that is popular as well. I mean, it comes from over here. It's smoked and roasted on the rotisserie, and there's a lot of time and energy that goes into the preparation of the chicken. It's one of the dishes that has been popular since the beginning of the restaurant.
Wow. And do you have specials occasionally? You mentioned seasonal in addition to the regular menu as well?
Correct. As the seasons change, we may or may not have some specials available, depending upon what it is that we have to offer. If there's a fish that's becoming available from our fish purveyor, or oysters, or a cut of beef that we're going to cook on the wood grill. It's all very exciting, and a little bit about the restaurant is an 8-foot wood-burning grill, so all the steaks and the burgers are cooked on a wood-burning grill. And we have a raw bar over here where we bring in fresh shellfish just about on a few times a week. Just every other day, fresh oysters are coming in, and people really seem to enjoy the raw bar. We sell a ton of oysters, and it's just something nice here in Groton to be able to have that accessible.
Right. It says New England. This is a great New England menu. And what about appetizers? What would you recommend?
So as far as we've got some starters. We have some shared plates, soups, salads. Like I said, there's something on this menu for all palates. If somebody may have a specific style of eating, if they're a vegetarian or if they're a pescatarian, there's something. This menu is all inclusive. There's something for everybody. So the appetizers, some of the fun appetizers that people enjoy, the calamari. Everybody loves the calamari. It's served crispy with some baby kale, pickled peppers, and chorizo. So it's got a Portuguese flavors. It's absolutely amazing. Everybody loves it. Wow. We also have some wood-grilled oysters that come from the raw bar, and they're finished on the grill. And it really picks up that smoky flavor from the bacon and the wood grill and the spinach, and then they're bruleed, and they're just to die for.
Oh my gosh, that sounds awesome! And what I'm gonna go out on a limb here, but do you use specific types of wood that you smoke with? Is it a blend of different types of wood?
The majority of the wood that we're using on the grill is oak and birch. So those are the two types of wood that we use. And it's 100% wood-fired, so they start it early in the day, they get it going, and the guy who's working the grill is incredible. He does a great job over there. You'll have to see it.
Oh, who's working the grill tonight?
We have Andy working the grill tonight.
Andy, we're coming over. Now, I'm curious, you mentioned birch. I don't think I've ever heard of birch smoking for food. What is that, a sweeter flavor, or what is a lighter?
It just really what we're getting is the heat from the oak and the other woods that are mixed in. So when we're lighting the grill, and it's more of a short cooking over the items that are cooking on the grill, it's mainly you'll pick up the smoke from the wood, but majority of it is to generate the heat that it is that's cooking the burgers, because we're not doing slow, long cooking times. It's more hot initial heating of the steaks and the burgers and the chops that it is that we're putting on the grill.
It sounds wonderful. And then we're going to give a shout out to Andy when we go by, but we're going to go over to your mixologist. And who is that this evening?
Oh, so we have Mark and Dave over on the bar, and they create some wonderful cocktails that the guests rave about, and they keep coming back for more. And they do change that menu as well seasonally, so they get fun and creative drinks that are appealing to everybody who's enjoying them.
What's your favorite?
Myself, my favorite drink over at the bar would probably be the main root beer is my favorite. Myself is one of my favorites.
Okay, is that a mixed drink or is
It
it
is
root
not
beer?
a mixed drink. It's just one of the local sodas that we have over there at the bar. So.
Oh, fun. And I assume that comes from Maine, right?
Correct, it does, yes.
Lucky, yes. Well, thank you so much. This is so fun. And I can't wait to go over and check out what's going on that side. And we're going to look at the menu and order. So thank you very much, and we'll be right back.
Okay, welcome to Forge and Vine. This is where all the magic is happening here. Wood-fired grill. We have Andy working the grill over here. He's the grill master. The grill itself is very hot, takes a lot of wood, and a special skill that Andy over here has. And right now he's putting together our Blood Farm cheeseburger. The meat itself comes from Blood Farms, a 5th generation butcher shop here in Groton. It's an 8-ounce patty with cheddar cheese, bread and butter, pickles, and special sauce. Comes with some hand-cut French fries, and it's out of this world. Okay, now we're here at the Sauteed Station. This is where all the fresh fish and pastas that are made in-house are prepared. We have our sous chef George over here putting some things together that'll be on the table in a matter of minutes. And our other sous chef JP over here is coordinating all the efforts of the guys and putting everything together to feed the diners. Further down the line, we have the hot appetizer station where the things like the calamaris, the ribs and mussels and fresh shellfish are being prepared. The guys are getting a little bit busy over here. We're in the middle of the action, but as you can see, we have some of our signature dishes here: flatbreads, calamari, the cheeseburgers, the salmon, and everything's looking great.
Hi, I'm Mark Cassini. I'm the lead bartender here at Forge and Vine, and tonight I'm going to be making you one of our signature cocktails. I'm going to be making you our pineapple sage smash. So first off, it's a couple ounces of Kettle One citron. So we use fresh pineapple, 3 slices of fresh pineapple, some fresh sage, a couple pieces of that. We'll leave one for a garnish. Use fresh squeezed lime juice. Just a little bit of simple syrup. Add some ice and give this a nice shake. That's going to muddle the fruit and sage all together. All right. Glass here. And we're going to double strain it so we don't get any of that sage or pineapple chunks in the cocktail itself. This is a very nice, refreshing spring cocktail. All right. Perfect. I'm going to garnish it with some pineapple leaves and fresh pineapple and a piece of fresh sage. And this is our pineapple sage smash.
look at this, Patrick. What do we? Oh, look at it's in a little skillet. What do we have?
Okay, Kathy, here we have our Skillet Cornbread that's made with stone ground cornmeal. And it's finished with a little bit of honey butter, some whipped honey butter, and then we have our fried Point Judith calamari with house pickled peppers, baby kale, and chorizo. It's delicious. You will love it.
Oh my gosh! And what else are you bringing over here? We have another dish, Point Judith. What is that? A sweeter?
That is, comes out of Rhode Island.
Okay.
And then
What's this?
here we have our cod served with some sauteed vegetables and teriyaki
Like a miso.
miso glazed cod and teriyaki glazed vegetables.
That looks so fresh and delicious. Look at how it's prepared. I mean, everything coming out of the kitchen. I was so impressed. It was so beautifully. The presentation says it all.
Yes, thank you very much. Appreciate it. The guys work very hard back there, and I hope you enjoy it, and I hope everything is delicious.
Oh, it's a treat. Thank you so much. We're going to go in. Thank you.
Alrighty, enjoy.
Thank you. Oh, Patrick, look at this. Oh my, did you make this?
I did not. The pastry, our pastry chef makes all the desserts in house. The
Right.
ice creams, the desserts.
Oh, so they're all
She
made.
is amazing. Yes.
Oh, what's her name?
Her name is Alicia.
Oh, Alicia, thank you. This is great. What is it?
So here we have the 7-layer chocolate cake. It has espresso, chocolate mousse, passion fruit, and a sesame seed wafer. It's covered with ganache and filled with chocolate mousse.
I counted it 7.5.
Yeah, 7.5 layers. Yes, it's absolutely delicious. And
Oh, what a treat. Thank you so much, Alicia. This looks amazing.
I hope you saved plenty of room for dessert.
Oh, there's always room for dessert. Thank you again.
You're welcome. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
It was a pleasure to having you.
Oh, thank you so much. Hi, welcome back. I just want to thank you, Patrick, for a wonderful, wonderful meal and dining experience. Truly amazing.
Thank you very much, Kathy, for coming and having dinner with us and spending time in their beautiful restaurant. It's been our pleasure.
Oh, your staff and it's just amazing. Everything here, the ambiance, you have to come out and try the Forge and Vine in Groton. It is outstanding to make any occasion truly special and remarkable. And thank you again to our viewers for watching. And remember, when you come to the Fork in the Road, take it.